All right.
You pick your promo. Right.
So we're round 2 of the day. I really want a Onion Knight promo.
Sarah's sweet. She's really nice.
So I think if you're running the same deck, you're running an aggro deck here. Very aggressive Wind Lightning deck. Okay.
Yes.
Do high roll? Yep. 5. 6.
6. I will go first.
Sounds like what an aggro deck wants to do.
Yeah. 2 and a die roll. That's right.
All right.
Alright.
So Wind is on the play or the draw, and let's see what we get here. It's an interesting hand to try and keep. It's not that empowering. I'm gonna keep this.
I'm going to keep mine as well.
I'm gonna see if I can show what I've got there. Not for you to look. Can you see?
No, I can't.
Okay. All right. So it's weird, but I'm good whenever you are.
Alright.
All right. Yep. Coming right out the gate.
Right, yep.
Okay. I really want to make an aggro deck so bad. Nothing.
I like them. I wish
Yeah.
they would work a little better. I usually run out of steam. If you can slow me down, you usually run out of steam.
Yeah, that's the
That's usually what
real tricky
happens.
thing. It's
But
feels really good the very early part of the game,
yeah,
and then it's good. I don't know. I think we get a lot of support for aggro in this upcoming set. It's really hard to just eyeball a card and say if it's good or bad.
yeah.
You usually say it's bad, and then you're usually wrong. Well, actually, I guess you're usually right, but then one you think is really bad ends up being amazing. That is Red Mage that gives haste, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And your turn.
All right. Let's see if we get anything exciting. That's not bad. First, we want to do this. So Rhea Senna gives Arun Senna and Connie Senna protection from. You can't be targeted by opponent's abilities. And only because you've got stuff, I think I'm going to play a little aggressive. And I'm going to get rid of Valifor and Diabolos to play a Balthier. AK, whenever backup enters, activate him. I can tap him, choose a 4, deal it 2. He's got a special. Can't be chosen by summon or ability till end of his turn, and he gains first strike till end of turn. Pass to you. This deck really wants backups out super fast. And Kageyama said as much on his Facebook, but that's just really like an Eastern playstyle. They're all in on backups.
See, I remember when you and I were battling Balthier. It's like, oh, that was the best.
Balthier is a really great card. He's actually tremendously good with those one-drop backups. You could go crazy in a single turn with that situation.
I think Balthier fell off for love of Cactar and
Oh, for sure.
and,
Yeah.
and that kind of thing with Dataluma.
His ability to his special is one of the best combat tricks of the game.
Yep.
And it lets him really kind of trade up with a lot. So we got 3 for no. Yep.
No.
I don't know. By the way, the best feeling in that deck is when you play a Sarah, fetch a Moogle, tap your 2 Moogles to play the Moogle you just got, and then attack with Sarah, and then untap all 3 of your Moogles. It is the best feeling.
Alright. Discard Spice Scene. Bring out Spice Scene.
Okay. Yeah, cost inferior. Yep.
Tap Spice Scene, put it on Zana. Attack with Zana.
Get rid of it.
Triggers No.
Yes, it does.
And then tap No. Bring a Black Chocobo. Your turn.
All right. You don't have any cards in hand, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Sit all still.
It'll stay that way the majority of the time.
We're gonna activate Balthier's ability, deal 2 damage here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna discard Adele 3 to play Dancer. When a backup enters, I can activate Balthier. I'm gonna activate him again, deal 2, and I'll pass turn. Yeah, I mean the aggro in this game, I think works. Like I think you have to commit to your backups too, because I think you would need to be in a position where whatever you're drawing, you're playing. But that's tricky.
It depends. I've also played this deck like many times in one where like I don't put any backups down. I end up discarding all of them just to get forwards out.
If I make an aggro deck in Opus 6, it'll have to really like force me to like forget rules and be like, I don't know if I have to commit. I don't know if the rules are commit all my backups. I don't know. Like I need to just play and see how this deck wins.
Playing a deck like no backup Golbez really gives you the idea of what you're trying to figure out there too. Like getting a couple of reps in with that makes you feel like a deck that you're not playing backups. Like you don't have them to play anyway. So getting reps with that gives you an idea of what it's like to be forced to not to make those choices.
So
I think the hardest thing for me is playing ones. Like when I had to discard Spicelian to play Spicelian.
Oh yeah,
it
doesn't feel great.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right just losing that CP.
And that's where a lot of building for aggro decks comes in, because you want a lot of 2s, you want a lot of 4s. 3s and 1s are harder in aggro decks because you need the backups.
Adele and Alua are almost auto includes for aggro decks. I mean, so there's the 3 spots in aggro very comfortably.
But then you need to look at backups that actually have.
I'm gonna play this just because I want to see how this works, because I just added this card to my hand. Or to my deck.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Spicelian is that doesn't really matter.
Sure.
Attack with some.
Oh, that's not great.
It's good for me though.
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right.
Oh, that triggers. Oh, doesn't really matter. No.
I'm gonna help you guys.
Actually feel okay about that draw. Ooh, okay. So, I'm going to play Cactuar. I'm going to activate to deal 2.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch these 2 that I don't want pitched to play Maria to activate Valthier to deal 2 more and then deal 5. And I'll pass turn. Wonder what attacking feels like.
I like it, hence why I play an aggro deck. But
Yeah, Zemus is really good. I mean, Zemus is an interesting Zemus is something I want to remove, and I don't know if I can in Mono Wind right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Archer only goes for backups 3 or less, so
Yeah.
I've got to really remove your forwards. I think Zemus fits really well in your deck.
I think so too. Especially with No, it kind of makes an interesting combo there.
No, yeah.
If I have more forwards.
That was really hyped when the card first came out, and then you just don't see people doing it as much. But yeah it's definitely good.
Sorry.
One bad thing is you can't tap him for anything.
You can tap him for Dark CP. But so he's kind of your one. If you need to get there with some. Yeah, if you had a card like Adele with your situation, you could tap all 3 backups, play Adele, attack with Adele, hold priority, No activates, Zemus activates, and you could say Adele can't be blocked. Adele's not the best example because you could just get any win CP and she'd beat it.
And she's,
But any haster kind of has that same logic. Kind of.
Yeah. Just get somebody out there.
Oh, look at that. There you go. Imagine.
And then
Attack.
Tech.
So you've got a Zemus or No trigger activation.
Yep. Activate
No, sir.
And your turn.
So we did the same thing last time. We're going to activate Balthier's ability, deal 2.
Yep.
We're going to play a 1 CP backup, activate 3, 4, 5, and pass turn.
All right.
Is this can we do this 4 more times?
See how many hasters I can get out, I guess.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
We had the same sequence 3 turns in a row, where I've just pinged something for 5 by playing a backup with Balthier, but I keep taking damage because he's got hasters.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass this time.
Slowing you down a little bit. Ooh.
Well,
so
that, and I know that if I put anything down under 5, you're just gonna blow it up. So
I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna attack with Balthier.
Not a big loss.
First point of damage, Odin.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna dull these 3 backups to play Aerith. She's gonna trigger to activate 3 backups other than Aerith, and Balthier's gonna trigger because I play a backup, and then I'm gonna take these 3 and tap them again for Ranger and pass turn. Now I'm doing Wind deck stuff. This is what I used to do all the time. It felt so good. You gain a backup and a forward, a point of damage, and everything's activated. It's just great.
Those are the complete games, and then I've also got loose ones.
This is how I want to put this.
Yep. So he enters. Okay.
3DS,
Alright.
and then DS are behind.
So, yep.
Any titles you're looking for in particular?
If you're trying to learn how to play this game, Mono Wind is a deck that, like, so I've got all these different lines with activations and stuff that I've got to think. So I've got 5. Do I want to get rid of it? Can I get rid of it? All of these things. The Emperor can really shut this down because it turns all these abilities off. But until I have that problem, I'm not worried about it. Wind can make you a very good player, in my opinion, because it forces you to understand every line, and your deck has so many lines. So, like,
Top shelf of the end rack.
yep. All right.
So he's got the ability. His cost is reduced by
Yep.
1 for each forward I have, so it's reduced by 2.
And then you pay
So
2,
I
and you
pay those 2 and discarded
Yeah.
him
Okay.
to bring him out.
Yeah.
And then he gains 1,000, so he's
He's an 8K.
8K right now.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do right now.
All right. Let's see what I can do. All right. So my guys are an 8K and a 9K. He's an 8K, right?
For now.
For now.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So. So we're gonna deal 1,000 to all forwards opponent controls, which is
Okay.
Dancer's ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate his ability to deal 2 here. I'm gonna activate Cactuar and deal 1 here. So they're marked for 2 and 1.
Well, they're both marked for 2, right?
Well, this deals 1 to all, and then I dealt 2 with that directly to Black Choke, but this just deals 1 to one target.
Oh, I thought I did 1 to everybody, just 1 to 1 target. Okay.
I'll go to combat with Ranger and I'll attack for 8.
I'll take it.
And then second main phase, I'm gonna pitch Riku 3, 4, 5 to play Bartz, which activates all wind characters I control.
Alright.
1, 2, and 2, and he's marked for 1. I'm gonna activate Dancer again, deal 1,000 to all of your forwards.
so 3 and 2.
3, 4, 5. So he's marked for 2,
Okay.
and I can't really I can't hit him down. Okay, I'll pass my turn.
Alright.
Yep.
Or should have deal with him again. Just take damage. I got it. So
Yeah.
and then so 7K, 9K. Do they have
You
any
get
extra buffs? Plus
yeah.
one.
So 8.
So 8 and 10. Your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna proceed through my phase very methodically here because I think
might have misplayed that.
Dude,
Oh.
no, you did fine. I'm just I'm thinking like I don't know who's watching these videos, so I'm just gonna beginning of your turn you have an activation phase. If you're familiar with Magic, it's called the same as untap. Then you have a draw phase. You draw 2. Ooh. All right. So you're at that. So I'm in my main phase now. I can play characters, which are my forwards, monsters, or backups. I have 5 backups. So I can't play any more backups. I can play summons. I'm gonna move to my combat phase,
Okay.
and he's a 6K, right?
7.
7. Okay. So I'm going to attack with Bards. I'm gonna attack with Ranger.
I totally understand that.
And he's a.
He's
8.
an 8K. And I'm gonna attack with Balthier. He's a 9K. So that's the end of combat. So I dull the forwards. It's just like in Magic, you have to tap something to attack. So then I'm going to
It's one of the worst things you do early game is just go pass. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast Diabolos. Choose up to 2 of the following actions. I'm gonna choose one forward to cost 5 or more, break it. And I'm going to activate all the forwards I control. And then I'm gonna deal 2 and 3. And I'll pass turn.
Very nice. Yeah, I think I misplayed my last hand because I could have made Realms unblockable and then at least hit you for one
Yeah,
more.
and ultimately you're not really using Realms to block that turn.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
That's why I think I could have.
yeah.
Somewhat of a misplay on my part.
This is like as smooth as I can conceptualize this deck running. I think I'm doing everything I want to be doing.
It's working really well.
Yeah. I
Keeping
was-
my forwards down is pretty big.
Balthier having him early was the right play in our matchup.
And
It wasn't the only play because I was thinking, again, the strategies go for as many backups as you can. You get the 5 backups, kind of magic number.
right,
He's
yeah.
got haste.
Yeah, you
Oh, no, if you
yeah,
get
I don't have the
edge.
edge out,
Okay.
so not hasted.
I can't outsee him. I don't need to wait for They pay a shit ton of cards. CCP or CCP. Get my wife here. Power can either go.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get it.
I'll never get there. Oh, yeah! Yeah, because you have a grip to pay it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Any way you try
Rams
to
a deck.
Yeah.
We've seen all 3 copies. You
I
played the
saw
first
it.
one. I saw you pitch the second. So
Yep.
yeah.
That's the last one. And that's all I can do.
All right. So I've got to get through 2 points of damage. You've got 2 blockers. Let's see what I draw. And it immediately does it, but I know I can get rid of Sukanawa.
Yeah, pretty easily.
No cards in hand?
No cards.
Yeah, so I think the right play here is to activate Balthier, deal 2,
Yeah.
and then burn Cactuar's other ability. To put him in the break zone, choose a forward, deal at 10,000. Cactuar deals you 1 point of damage,
Yeah. And there you go.
and then I attack.
It's not terrible. That was good.
And
CP
attack.
valuation.
All right, good
All
game.
right. Good game.
Yeah, I felt pretty fortunate to be able to, and your forwards are just within range.
Right.
So what's funny, all I say is it's kind of lucky is because he's a 3 of in here. This is a 1 of, and this dancer is a 1 of. But gosh, they were like
yeah.
putting in good work.
Oh yeah,
5K
definitely.
a turn very easily with Walthier's ability.
Yeah, I don't know if putting Zemus out when I did worked out for me, or really putting him out. Like I said, I kind of wanted to work with him, and I misplayed him that one turn. But other than that one turn, I don't think I really misplayed, and I don't think that would have changed the outcome of the game, really.
If I'm not removing your forwards with the efficiency that I could, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
really, it's a different game.
Yeah, that's pretty much the key to stopping me, is like either getting rid of my forwards or finding a way to like stop Spice Sicilian or stop making it so it's not, because it's kind of a version of like unblockable is kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Kind of a version of like haste unblockable.
Zemus and Nono sort of make Spicillion obsolete. And that only
If I
matters
can get
when you
them
have them
down.
all down. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spicillion is just such good value. It's just 1 CP and then it's there immediately.
And he's there, and unless somebody blocks him or breaks him with a monster breaker, like
Yeah,
doesn't-
which is still not that common, even though monsters are so good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna